What's up, guys? Aries from Derpy Spectre, and I'm here to show you the deck profile of the deck that I previously used in the random duel. I'm sorry I didn't get to show you all of it. If if you're wondering, which I don't really have any viewers or subscribers or anything, but if you're wondering what happened in the duel video, I did win, and this was the outcome of it when he left. This this right here was the outcome of it when he left. Um, I dealt as much damage as I could. I was finna deck out, but it looks like I was doing pretty good. And well, I guess I'll get into it. It's really fast and competitive. Oh, if you do not know the name of the deck, it is Shaddoll Chaos Burning Abyss. It's very good. It's very um before you get into like maybe OTK plays or really fast plays, you might have to set up for a turn or two because it most likely involves usually getting stuff in the graveyard. But I'll start off with it. Starting off, we got one Black Luster Soldier. It's boss monster, Dark Arm Dragon. Good in your first turn. Um, Blaster. It's just another dragon target, and really another target to make a Gristle. No, Grista. El Shaddoll, a Grista for using Shadow Fusion. And then we have Red Eyes. It'll only bring you Blaster or Light Pulsar, but don't worry, it's really easy to get all these in the grave. Light Pulsar, start special summoned with Red Eyes. Red Eyes dies, and then this dies. Light Pulsar will bring Red Eyes back, and then Raiden, his effect, you mill 2, then at your end phase, you mill 2. You get stuff in the grave faster. He's also your level 4 tuner of the deck. We run 3 tuners, but it's the level 4 version, and it's really good. If you have Light Pulsar and Raiden, then you can make Leo Keeper of the Sacred Tree. It's really good. Now, for the Shadow engine, we have Shadow Beast. Triple Shadow Beast. It's draw. It's good draw power. Double Shadow Dragon. When you're focused on getting things in the grave, you don't want to play spells like spell back row destruction. You just want to play the necessary stuff, necessary spells and stuff, even though they can all get milled. So Dragon getting sent to the grave, and he pops a card. It's rare that you're going to be using the flip effect, but the flip effect is also very good, and it's another target for Shadow Fusion. Falco targets all your Shadows and brings them back. You're mainly going to be bringing back Beast just to play speed in the deck. Eclipse Wyvern, you banish either your Red Eyes or Dark Arm Dragon, bring it out with BLS. Blaster, you're probably going to be bringing it out the most with Light Pulsar, which is really good. One Rainbow Karibo stops attacks from the hand. Well, alright, I'll read it to you. You can only activate one Rainbow Karibo once per turn, but it doesn't matter. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can target that monster, equip this card from your hand to that target it can to attack. But then there's one where it's in the graveyard. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can special summon this card from the graveyard, but it gets banished when it leaves the field afterwards. It's pretty good. I use it mostly for the hand effects, but if it's in the graveyard and it could put up a little wall and then get banished after its attack, is pretty good. Glow Bulb, a tuner that summons itself from the grave, and you normal summon it. It's really good. But MVP when you bring it out is if you have Light Pulsar Dragon and Glow Bulb, because then you get to make Michael, which is free banish and a beater. The Burning Abyss engine, triple tour guide, double Scarm, and then one Sir is gonna bring you back Scarm or your Dante's. And then we have Curry Bandit, just to get most of your deck into the grave and try to at least pick up a spell on the way. And we run one Maxi. I didn't have space for others, but I guess because of all the milling, one Maxi seemed very prominent. I didn't want to focus on trying to get it to the hand, so one Maxi was very good and prominent. It's also a target for the El Shadow Shikanaga. Yeah. Now onto the spells. We have Triple Dark World, dealing speed of the deck. Draw a card, discard a card. You're gonna get your Shaddoll effects. You're gonna get your Burning Abyss effects. It's worth it. Definitely put stuff in the grave. Double Shaddoll Fusion. I wouldn't play 3. You don't have enough targets to try to play 3. But you can really burn through this deck very fast. So, but 2 is the good version to play. I would recommend just only playing 2. And then we have Foolish. Send any monster you want to the grave. It's really fast. It's really good. Allure Darkness, you run, let's see how many darks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 11, 14, 16. You run 16 darks in the main deck. So, I'm pretty sure this card is always going to be live. Soul Charge is really good because when you play the deck, you're usually always going to be at 8,000 life points. So, it's not that hard to explode with this card. Charge the Light Brigade, it'll add you Raiden, so you don't have to play any Rhodas or anything. Because Rhoda is inconsistent for this deck, because it can only add you Raiden, but Charge the Light Brigade will mill 3 cards, so you put cards in the graveyard, and then you bring out Raiden, so you can get 7 cards to the graveyard off of this. And then Super Poly, it's for your opponent's monsters, and you to bring out your Shaddoll Fusions. It's another fusion card. And Raigeki, of course, you want to get rid of your opponent's field. Double Needlebug Nest. It's probably the fastest way of getting cards in the graveyard right now. Now, onto the extra deck. I probably got to explain that more than the main deck. Leo, Keeper of Sacred Trees. The extra deck is basically what defines the deck better, because it's how it performs with the extra deck. It can't be targeted. Scrap Dragon. You put a lot of field presence on board, and when you have too much field presence, and you can make a better play, but you just need to lose a monster, Scrap Dragon, it works perfect for that. Stardust, and you also want to keep that field presence. Michael, main play, main way I bring it out is by using Glow Bulb and Light Pulsar Dragon. It's really good. He banishes a card by just paying 1,000 life points, and pretty and not too shabby side effect is when he gets sent to the grave, you can shove all your Raidens back in and gain some life points. And then Black Rose nukes the field Gauntlet Launcher. You're really going to just be making it with double Light Pulsar Dragons, but there's never really a duel where I don't have 2 of them on the field. And then you have your number 61 Volcasaurus. It's because you're always going to have a beast on the field. You're most likely always going to have a Winda, and you need outs to some boss monsters. Downward Magician, special summon after using Dante's. Dante is the MVP, most likely go-to exceeds of the deck, because you detach and then mill 3 cards. You just really got to mill until you can start exploding in your graveyard. And then we have Winda, locks down the special summoning. You gotta remember not to explode. Try to explode while you're using her, because she'll lock you down a little bit. But if you have good field presence, then she is good. And then we don't run as much lights in the deck, so I only run 1 construct. And plus her effect to send a Shaddoll to the grave isn't as good in this deck. Shikinaga MVP Shaddoll, and the effect is you can negate the activation. Oh wait, acts effect while you have a Shaddoll card in your hand. You can negate the activation and destroy it. And wait, and if you do destroy that monster, then send 1 Shaddoll card from your hand to the graveyard. Alright. Well, it negates. Yeah, it negates monster effects, and it's really good. Just really good, and it's a 3k wall. That's perfect. And then 1 Grista. I'll read this effect if most people don't know. During the player's turn, when your opponent will special summon a monster, while you have a Shaddoll card in your hand, you can negate this summon, and if you do destroy it, then send 1 Shaddoll card from your hand to the graveyard. So negate special summons. It's really good. Well, this is my Shaddoll Burning Abyss Chaos deck, and for anyone who wonders how the deck performs, This is the average field. I played it a couple more times. I played it a couple more times earlier today, and OTK'd a lot. It's a really good deck. You can invest into it if you want. It's a little budget friendly. I don't know all about the Burning Abyss though with the Dantes and the Windows. But yeah, it's other than that, it's pretty budget friendly. Not too hard to get into, and you can edit it a little bit if you want to make it more Shaddoll-y or Burning Abyss or more chaos. But yeah, it's really good. OTKs easily. And well, thank you for watching my video. This is Aries from Derpy Spectre, and I'm done. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.